we last group, so there's not really any time constraints. We can be here till 12 o'clock at night if we want to. Come on over here and line up. I'm very easy about pretty much everything, but my lines, I like a little bit of structure. I'll get everybody parallel. And if you got a wild horse, just go ahead and walk like a shark. But I just don't want anybody to get kicked. I've had that happen, and when I've got my back turned, that's a terrible way to go home from a clinic with a horse that's messed up. All right, so over the next 3 days, we're basically going to work on trying to get control. That's what I feel like I'm here to do, and I'm trying to give you some different tools in order to do that. I know you already have tools of getting control, but I'm going to try to give you some different tools, and you can keep those in your quiver, and hopefully you can pull them out and use them from time to time. If you have any questions at the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I like it to open it up to Q&A. So I love questions from people. It makes me feel like I've kind of engaged you. But if you don't, I'll just assume that I did a really good job. So I'll be okay with it either way. But I would love to get questions. So I always do a walk around, not as much in general when I do clinics, but anytime I go to get on one of my horses at the ring, even if I've had a groom for 20 years, I still always want to double check their work and do once over and try to make sure that I haven't left any stone unturned. Hi, buddy. Mm-hmm. Maybe
a smidge longer.
Maybe a smidge longer. Sure. Yeah.
I can go down here as well.
I think I'll just go longer here. It's probably a little easier, and I think that's the. Yeah, there we go. He's like, my bra. My bra. I've got this underwire. All right. Running is super. Great. If you're, you're going to want to put some holes in that, but okay. For tomorrow, that's good. Good. Still a little loose on that. Yeah. That's okay. That's a little bit loose.
It's actually intentionally.
It's intentionally that loose? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
Just started.
I'm not gonna mess with perfection. All right. That's nice and tight. Boots look good. Is that leg okay?
Yeah, she just like scraped herself back in February.
All right.
So
okay.
Reopen,
all right.
Keep the footing up there.
Super. This is a wee bit tight for my taste. Is that intentional, or can I drop it?
We can drop it, but generally if I drop it, she gets a little fussier.
She does?
We can try it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll drop it a hole,
Yeah,
and then if
that's
you
fine.
say to me, she's just super fussy, then I'll go back up for you. Okay? All right. She just looks too happy. She says, I'm so happy.
I know. It's been one of those things.
I'm happy all the time. I see you, sweetie. She says, see? I'm fussy already.
It's always been a struggle with her. She's like so nasty.
All right.
Means I have to be less fussy.
Yes, that means you have to be accommodating. You have to be the good one. Hey, sweetie. I know. I get it. I get it. I get it. Who's this stranger messing with my stuff? Messing with my stuff. All right, now we'll see. We'll see if I did you a favor. Hi there. How you doing? Now this is a little high too. Is it okay if I drop it, or that's on purpose?
You can drop it, but she, yeah, drop it. Let's see how it goes.
All right.
We'll try and shake it off.
The bridle off?
Yeah.
That's funny, because I just had a horse do that.
I know. Somebody was just telling me about
Yeah, it's my wife put it on Facebook. It was the big gray horse in the million.
Was it before or after?
It was after. Yeah. I finished the round and just walking out of the ring, and he just shook, and
That's what she does. She just.
I had nothing. I made the throat latch a little bit tighter, so hopefully that will. All right. Well, we'll just go there then.
Okay.
Okay. And this is. Yeah. Good. Okay, all right. So let's do a little work. Let's go out, and I just want you to work on the flat to the left at the rising trot. Don't go past those rails. You don't need to go past those rails because there's only five of you. Just kind of stay down this half of the ring, this 2/3 of the ring anyways. All right, good. Super group. Now, Alex, from this horse, I'd like to see her. You're a little bit uphill. I'd like to see your leg come back a little bit and see if you can get her to slow down her rhythm, but keep coming through from behind. She's so pretty with those dapples. But make sure you try to keep your rhythm of your posting a little bit slower, but that you keep pushing with your leg, because she's built right now a little bit tall in front, a little low in the rib cage, and then a little bit high in the hips. Just stop here 1 second. And what I want to see her do, good girl, don't kick me hard. I want to see her start to bring her back up like that.
Okay.
All right? And so in order for you to do that, what I want you to try to do is get her to relax and bend her rib cage just a bit. And when she bends her rib cage, I think she's going to start wanting to come down here.
Okay.
Because right now what you have is she's just a little uphill.
Yeah.
And so she's not really coming through honestly through her top line. And that's why her lumbars are just a little bit weak through here.
Yep.
So we want to get that built up.
Okay.
All right? So when you're riding her on the flat, think about getting her, everybody go ahead and walk a minute. Go ahead and walk a minute. Now, I want you to think for a moment about your flat work. The only reason I do flat work is because I like to jump. I don't do flat work because I like flat work. If I did, I'd ride dressage, but that never stuck. So when I think about my flat work, I always try to think about how is it going to affect my jumping. Now, when we think about a horse that's jumping, Alex, we think about a horse's bascule, right? You've heard about you know what a bascule is, right? Proper bascule? Okay, the arc that the horse carries over the jump. Now, the proper bascule of the horse basically is jumping round, strong stomach muscles. The shoulders are coming out and rotating, but it's dropping its head just from the back of the withers, okay, and its back is actually kind of coming up. Now, when you see these horses walking and standing in line in their stall, you know, they're sitting there and they've got their stomach muscles relaxed, just like us when we're watching a football game. So how do we get them to have a proper bascule? Well, the first thing you want to do is start getting them working their rib cage laterally. That, Alex, you can do on the flat. So once you start getting the horse working on the flat with their rib cage laterally, they start understanding that they can bend it and that they can loosen it up. So as a trainer, when you work as a trainer, is everyone here a trainer? Pretty much everyone here a trainer? Yeah. Great, super, looks like it. Yeah, okay, so as a trainer, our job is to connect the dots. You know that game, Connect the Dots? Remember when you were a kid and you're trying to draw that picture? For these horses, they're always trying to figure out what those dots are that we've laid around and what the picture is. Our job is to try to get those dots close together, so it's obvious whether it's a raccoon or a kitty. Now, if you can get your horse, guys, if you can get your horse limber this way, sideways, and really where you can get them using and crossing over their hind end, then when you go to the jumps, this is not as big of a departure. The bascule is not as big of a departure, Alex. So when you're thinking about doing your flat work, when I think about doing my flat work when I was younger, I didn't want to look like a fool. Now I like looking like a fool because I have enough confidence that I don't care. But in the beginning, I was concerned that I didn't want to look like a fool. So I wanted to have my horse's head down because heaven forbid someone thinks I can't get my horse's head down, right? So I didn't want to look like a fool. But now I love looking like a fool. So now when I'm riding the horse, all I'm thinking about is what's directly underneath me and behind me. And what they do from here forward, I have found, Alex, that now that just happens. Once I started thinking about from here back, I no longer had to think about the front as much because everything was fixed. Then they just come naturally, honestly round instead of my forcing them round. So when you're doing your, when you're doing your flat work, instead of thinking about from your hand to the horse, think about your horse's back legs to your hand. And your horse's back legs coming up through the tack, coming up underneath you. Because you really want them to start to elevate their back, drop here at the withers, and start bending with their shoulders and their rib cage. And you want to be able to place their hips, Alex. You want to be able to place their hips. And what I mean about placing their hips is so that the horse does this. Now, we spend a lot of time in our sport not doing this. But this is all about control. If you start getting a horse stepping across, if we're going to run a race, the 50-meter dash, and you guys are all lined up at the blocks, right? You know what the blocks are at track and field. And you're all lined up and you're ready to go. And I'm standing there with my legs crossed. All right, they're going to shoot that gun. There's no way I'm going to beat you because I can't run that fast with my legs crossed. So if I can train my horse to cross its legs, they know that you have control. Once they know that you have control, then they, in general, throw in the towel. This is the beginning of getting them to give up. So when you're working your horse, instead of thinking forward to backward, you need to spend more time thinking about getting them to step across, getting them to shift their hips, Alex, and in a way that you have control, where you can control where their hips are, so that when you come around the turn and you want more space between you and that jump, you can put a little inside leg on. Instead of pulling on the outside rein, throwing their head up in the air, and then trying to slam them back into the jump to get the distance. So when you do your flat work, what I'm looking for is energy from behind and riders that can start placing the horse's hips. The reason I talked about this for you is because you remember I said that your rhythm is a little too fast? The problem with a fast rhythm is getting a horse to step across with their hips and getting them to start crossing their legs. If they're going fast, it's almost impossible for them. So I have to get you to change your tempo. Once you change your tempo, then you can start getting lateral work done. So I have to get that tempo first, okay? So let's go ahead and go back to work. But with this group, what I want to see, before you start, sorry. What I want to see is I want to see 4 circles. 1 in each corner. 1 here, 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 and here. I want to see shoulder in down this side. I want to see haunches in down that side. Then, after the circle, I want to see you, so shoulder in, haunches in. Then I want to see, I want to see just straight on the short side, straight on that short side. So you're using that circle to set up the shoulder in and the haunches in. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see it. And if I didn't explain it, I'll explain it as you're going. If I didn't do a good job, I'll do a better job next time. Okay, and stay on this side of these rails. Okay. All right, so make a circle around me, Emily. And then you're going to do shoulder in down the long side. So now right in here, you're asking that inside leg, inside bend. And you're going to act like you're going to make another circle. There, you're sensing the problem, right? Okay, Gus. So then right here, you're going to make 10-meter circle. And then you're going to shoulder in out of the circle. So start to create the angle now. And then you're going to come off the rail with the shoulder, and it's left leg to a little bit of outside rein. Get those hips over. Try to get those hips over. Not bad. Very good, Gus. Make a circle here, Stephanie. Good. And then you're going to go ahead and work on the shoulder in. So act like you're going to make another circle, and then that inside leg holds the rail. Circle around me, Catherine. Sorry. I didn't know it was going to be that loud. Good. And then you're going to work on that shoulder in. There, good. No more angle than that. That's more than enough. Beautiful job. Okay, Alex, you can go ahead here. Make a circle around me. Yeah, you can keep working there too, and then come over. Yeah. Make a circle around me, and now in this circle, then you're going to set up the shoulder in. Relax. Slow down your rhythm. Yep, and try to get the hips out. Yep, you got it. A little more left rein. In the beginning, it might be a little sloppy. A little more left rein. Good, Emily. Okay, now you're working on left leg into right rein. Good. Good, Gus. Beautiful. And now the shoulder in. Yeah, I think you wanted, Gus, next time try to get that shoulder in right out of the circle.
So much better, huh?
Yeah, he looks great. She looks great, sorry. There you go, Steph. Very good. Excellent job, Steph. But try to keep the consistency down that whole line. Good, I like this tempo. That's better. Relax and sit a little heavier though for me, Catherine. Good. And now you're going to start that inside leg, a little bit of outside, not quite so, yeah, that's plenty. You don't need any more than that. Just try to keep the consistency, keep the hips out. Good, not bad, very good, Catherine. All right, next one. Okay, Alex, make a little circle around me. Yeah, you can circle at the same time, Emily. Good. You guys can do the pas de deux. Okay, inside leg. This tempo is really good. A little more inside leg, a little more outside rein. Inside leg to outside rein. Emily, you want to slow that down. At the moment of departure. Good, Gus. So act like you're going to do another circle, and then that inside leg keeps you from doing the circle. Not quite. Gus, come back. Do it again. Come back over here. Do it again. Good. Now you're going to make this circle here, Steph. Good. Yep. And now that shoulder in, so it's this inside leg. Okay, make that circle, Gus. Now, start setting it up now with your left leg pushing across while you're softening the inside. And off the rail, that shoulder off the rail, get the hips over. There you go. Up, up, you had it. Good, Catherine. There, good, good. You don't need any more than that. That's plenty. Now you can just relax and enjoy it. Just see if you can kind of hold it down the entire length. Eyes up. Try to get the shoulder a little more right rein to your left hip. There you go. Okay, Alex, this pace is better. Good, good. At the same time, keep softening and your reins are a little bit long. All right, try to get those hips out. Try to get her hips out. Okay. Okay, everybody walk. Everybody walk. So, what do we think? What do we think? Are we happy? No, right? You're not happy. So that's great. That's always when I know I'm doing the right thing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Who's happy? Who's really happy with their lateral work? Were you happy with it? Yours is pretty good, what I saw here on the left. I didn't see the haunches in. A little fussy? How about you? Were you happy? Not really. Yeah. Not really. How about anybody? I mean, none of you were really like super happy with it, right? Okay. So that's great. That's great. That's the honesty. So that tells you that, okay, I need to work on that. I need to work on being able to control my horse's hips. Now, why don't we go ahead one at a time, and I want to see you, Gus, just turn left here in front of these rails, and you guys keep walking around and walk parallel with these rails, and I just want to see you do a turn on the haunches, just a turn on the haunches here at the walk. So that outside leg back, so you control that, yeah. You see how that outside hip keeps falling out, okay? All right, and go ahead and do it now on the short side. Turn left, Gus, sorry, turn left. I'm trying to get this organized. It's the first time I've done this, actually, so go left down there, and I want to see you. Let's do it this way. I'm sorry, everyone. Come over here. That wasn't working at all. Come on down here, and let's face this direction, and we'll just do this kind of one at a time, because I think or there is fine. Gus, we can do it on this side over here, all right? So all I want you to do is I want you to work on walking down the rail. All right, now as you walk down the rail, you want to get the horse to slow down a little bit, and you want their hind end to just keep stepping as their shoulder turns around the hind end. What you don't want, though, is you don't want them to step out like this. You don't want them to fall out like that, okay? It's like a pirouette, same age as a pirouette. All right, slow it down, slower, slower, slower. Yep, yep, a little more. Now, next time when you do it, go ahead and walk down and come back again. Next time, Gus, when you go to do it, slow down a little bit more before you ask. A is to kind of sit up and act like you're going to halt, and then B is to ask for the shift. So relax there, good. And then you're going to start slowing down like you're going to halt, and that's right, that right leg is back a little bit. That's fine. Yep, yep, good, you got it. Better, 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 okay? All right, let's go ahead and try it again. And then this time as you walk down here, you're going to try for that turn on the haunches, and then you'll walk and then try turn on the haunches to the right. And then the next one, actually, I'm going to let Gus do this one. Next one can go ahead and walk on over. Okay, so like you're going to stop, tall, outside leg back to control those hips. There you go, good. Okay. Was a little sticky, but that's fine. All right, now slow it down, outside leg back. Take your time, Gus, take your time. All right, not bad. Okay, we'll keep working on that. All right, next one. Okay, Alex. So wait till you're kind of down here. Keep walking. Now act like you're going to slow it down. And now the turn on the haunches. Yep, good. Good. Not bad, not bad. It was a little rushed, right? And it was a bit of a pivot instead of a walk. Now that left leg back. Not bad. Okay, next one, keep coming. Good. Good. So you feel how she kind of is locking her legs, and you'd like to have her step with each step, okay? But you're going in the right direction. Good. Keep your eyes up a little bit, Karen. We have a tendency to get a little bit into yourself. Okay, now slow it down. Put that outside leg back. Slow it, slow, slow. Think slow. Think slow. This is beautiful. That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You kind of lost it there, but everything else was good, okay? Now try the other direction. Slow it down. Slow, slow. There you go. Keep that left leg back a little bit. Good, good. There you get it. And then keep going with the half pass towards the wall. Beautiful, beautiful job. That was excellent. Very well done, Catherine. Very well done. All right, so think about slowing it down, Steph. Shift that outside leg back, left leg back. There, you got a step. Did you feel you got a step there? Okay, now relax and go forward and see if you can get it going this way. Take your time, outside leg back, outside leg back. All right, that's normal, that happens. Okay, next one. So you saw Catherine, she did a wonderful job. So that's kind of the idea. They need to keep this hind end working while they do it. Okay, slow it down, Emily. Nice and slow. Take your time. One step at a time. Slow, slower. Outside leg back. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Take your time, though. Take your time. Slow it down. Slow yourself down. Good. Shorten up your reins a little bit. Now, yep. Right bend. Outside leg back. There. That was much, much better, Emily. Very, very good. Okay, let's all do it one more time. Good, so it's a little bit like a half pass, but a little slower. Slow it down, outside leg back. There, you got it, Gus. There, you got it, pretty good. Oh, oh, oh. There, excellent, good, pat him, good. Now let him walk forward and try it again this way. Left leg back, good, control that, that's good. Good, good. Just be a little careful that it's more leg and a little less hand. You see how he's kind of stepping back into it? Yeah, okay. But that's the idea, that's good. So you're starting to get the feel for, oh yeah, I got to work on that. Very good. All right, Alex, take your time. Now, slow it down so this horse can cross. That's right. Good. Now, good. Outside leg back. That was a pretty good step. Not bad, not bad. Walk forward first. And see if you can do this one, just a nice, slow pivot. Nice, slow walk. But keep her walking. Outside, there, outside leg, yep, not bad. Very good, Alex, very good. You want her to, you don't want to stop because then that's more turn on the shoulder, turn on the forehand. All right, take your time. Okay, we need to watch Catherine because she's good at this. Put that outside leg back, Catherine. Good, good, good. That's excellent because you see how, that's perfect what she just did there. Do you see how that horse just stepped just slightly in front? Just slightly in front. That's excellent. Let me see it go to the right. Take your time. Outside leg back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Good job. So that's that outside hip containment that's going to be so important. Well, I'll just do it one more time, and then we'll move on. Outside leg back. Good. Good, Steph. Good job. Very good. You got a little handsy, just a touch there, but that was excellent. Take your time. Outside leg back first. There. There. A little more right rein. A little more right rein. You want them facing where they're going. It's all right. That's the idea. Good. Good. What? Yeah, but that'll work. That'll work. The idea is you're starting to learn how to control that horse's hips. Okay, Emily. Good. Now really take your time with it and just ride each step patiently. Slow it down a little bit. Put that outside leg back, right leg back. There. Back. It's okay. It's all right. Good. Take your time. Position that outside leg back before you ask. Slow, slow, slow. That was better. That was better. You just needed a little bit more right bend through the turn, but that was much better. Good job. All right, guys. And then who was, Catherine, you don't need to do it again. You're good. That's smart. That was smart because you started to position those hips early. It's cheating. I like it. Good. Slow it down. Good. Take your time. Yep. Take outside hip. Good. Next time, just try to keep walking while you do it. Think like, in the beginning, think of a bigger circle and then condense the circle. Yes. A little bit better. Good, Gus. Very good. Okay. Last one, Alex. Oh, you're cheating too. Good job. All right, so the first step or two, think as though it's a big circle, and then bring the circle in if you're comfortable. Slow. Yes. Now bring the circle in. Outside leg back. Yep. Yep. Not bad. Okay. Good. Think the first two steps are big circles, and then tighten it up with that right rein. Right rein. Good. Good. Not bad. Good. Good. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, let's have everybody go ahead and line up over here, and we're going to do a little bit of work at the trot, one at a time on this circle. We can start with you, Alex. All right? Just go ahead. Rising trot, tracking to the left. Yeah, go ahead. That's perfect. Lining up there. Excellent. Good job. Okay, so Alex, what I want to look for is I want to look that you can do a spiral in and a spiral out. As you do the spiral in, I want to see the horse's hips come in first. I want to see the horse's hips come in first. So put your outside leg back, and I want to see the horse's hips in, maybe sitting trot, and slow down your rhythm, Alex. There, slower, slower, outside leg back, further back towards the tail on that right leg. Yep, yep, and see how small you can get. Yes, good. And now you're going to change it. As you go out, I want the hips out. So the shoulder in. A little more, slow, slow, because it's tough for her. It's tough for her because she wants to go a little bit fast, and then she's going to whack her ankles. Good. Okay, one more time. Now bring the haunches in for the spiral in. That was perfect. Did you feel that? Okay. Then it kind of fell apart a little bit. All right, but those were the right aids. Did you see how she kind of got the aids right over there, and then we're starting to step into the spiral? Good. Good. Come in a little more, but try to get that outside leg back and get those hips towards me. Slow, slower, slower. The smaller the circle, the smaller you go. Soft hand, go forward again, don't worry about it. Just think about controlling that hind outside leg, and you're bringing that towards me a little more inside rein, like a half pass. Not like a leg yield, like a half pass. There you go, there you go. That's right, a little more right rein, a little more inside rein. Slow it down. Good. There she got it. Did you see how that horse was then stepping across? Beautiful, Alex. Now you can start that spiral out. See if you can get the opposing thing. See if you can get that hind inside leg under the belly button. There you go. You got one step, a couple more steps. Next one can get started. Get those hips out dramatically. There you go. Good, 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 good. There you got it. Whatever you did, it was dramatic. I love drama. Very good. A little more drama. Slow it down. Get those hips out. There you go. There you go. Good, Alex. Okay, next one. Not bad. So, Alex, you should be able to come in this way for the spiral, and you should be able to come in this way for the spiral, and you should be able to go out this way. You should be able to go out that way. So when you're home and stuff, you've got to be able to position those hips and shoulders on any track that you want. Okay, so you're going to spiral in with the hips in. So maybe a sitting trot and put that outside leg back. Beautiful, beautiful. You just asked a little bit too much hand, not quite enough leg, and you asked for a little too much too quick. But that's the right aids. Put that right leg back towards the tail a little bit. Good. And inside bend, left bend. Good. Sit. Slower, slower. And now push your horse towards me with that outside leg. Small circle, small circle, small circle. Good. Okay. Now spiral out. Inside leg. Get his hips out now. So put the right leg forward. You just went out a little too fast. Did you feel that? So you should have kept that inside bend a little bit and gotten him out. Got those hips to fall out. Get those hips to fall out. That's just as useful tool as the vice versa. Try to get those hips. Okay, now let's go ahead. There you got it. There she got it. There she got a few steps. Starting to see what I'm talking about? See what I'm looking for? Okay. All right, now why don't you go ahead and start it. One lap, just big, round, straight. Because he's a little pretzeled. He's not sure exactly what you want right now. So, yeah, just relax. Let him go straight. He's like, I'm trying to do it, but I don't know. Okay, now that you've gone straight, exhale, sitting trot, sit tall, and just think about pushing his inside hip toward this. Yes, 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 yes. Outside leg back. Yeah. That's perfect. A little bit more, and then you can spiral out now. So now change leg. Keep that same bend. There you go. Okay, next one. That was perfect. She really did a good job on that one. All right, Gus. Very good, Steph. Very good. So I'll make a couple just normal circles, Gus, until he gets a nice trot. Good. And now you can probably take that outside leg, put it back. Yes. And think of slowing it down, and like you're going to hit me with his butt. You know, try to get his butt to slide over. There you go. Good. Good. Yep. A little more left bend with that left rein. Yep. And then the hip. So it's like a half pass on a circle is really all it is. Half pass on a circle. Good. A little more. Oh. Watch that leg. Now one time small, one time small. Good, Gus. One time a little small. Yep. Excellent. Okay. One more time, and then I'll have you spiral out. Good. Okay. Now start to spiral out. Let his butt just slide out to the outside. This is easier. A little more left leg. Oh, I lied. A little more inside leg, inside bend. I really want to see him on. There you got it, Gus. A little more. I want to see more of a 3-track. I want to see more of a 3-track. There you go. Get those hips further out. Further. A little more left rein, and let him look at me. And use that left leg to push his butt away from me. There you got it. That's what I'm looking for. That's fine. Whee! Okay. Now just go make 2 normal circles, and then we'll start over again, okay? Good. One more circle. And stay relaxed with your hips when you do this, guys. Just exhale, sit, and relax. Good. Keep that rhythm and put that right leg back and try to, yeah. Super. That's fine. Just stay relaxed. It's good. He's figuring it out. Just keep that outside leg. See if you can get him to step in a little bit. There you go. Good. Pat him. Yes, that's right. Now ask again. Just a little. Yeah. Perfect, Gus. Perfect. Again. Yes. Okay, now spiral out. So do the exact same thing, but more left rein, left leg, left rein. Let him look at me. Oh, that's fine. I get it. He says, what the heck? Make him look at me. I want to see his right eye. I want to see his outside eye, and I don't want to see his tail. Just left rein. Take your time. It's a lot to ask. More left rein. Relax your hips. There you got it, Gus. That's perfect. There you got it. A little bit more. Yep. No more angle than that. That's flawless. Just see if you can do one lap like that. Okay, next one. Get ready. There you go. Good job. Okay, super, guys. Make a couple circles, couple regular circles. All right, if you feel ready, try to get his hips towards me. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't lean too far back, Emily. Don't lean too far back. Outside leg back. A little more left rein. Left rein. So it's half pass. So you want him to look the direction he's going. So let him look at me and put that outside leg back. There you go. And put that outside leg back just to shut those hips off. That's the idea. Take your time. Slow so he can do it. So he doesn't feel like he's going to whack his hocks together. There you got it. Good. A little more outside leg just back. Bring his hips towards me. Let him look at me. Good. All right, not bad. Now let's go ahead and do the opposite. Try to get his hips out and let him look at me. So now you've got his hips out on the circle. Inside bend, a little more inside bend. That one you got nailed. Just slow down your rhythm and ask for a touch more angle There you go. Beautiful, Emily. Very, very good. All right, now one lap straight, one circle straight. Good. And now let's try to bring him in, bring his butt in towards me, but keep him looking at me. Outside leg back. Outside leg back. You got it. There you got a couple steps. Take it slow, slow, relax. There you go. That was good. Let's see if you can get a couple more good quality steps like that. Good, good, good. One or two more. Get that outside leg back. Yep, okay. Now go ahead and do the spiral out with his hips to the outside. Next one. More angle on that, Emily. Yep. More angle. I want to see more angle. Get his hips out. Get his hips out. So let him look at me and let those hips fly out. More angle. More. Just more left rein is all you need to do. Let him look at me. Left rein, left leg. There, you got it. That's it. You feel that? Yep. There, you're done. Okay, very good. Are we just Catherine? Okay. All right, so just make at least one circle normal. All right, now when you're ready, slow it down and try to bring his hips towards me. Yep, good. Yeah, Catherine. Catherine, good job, good job. A little more left rein and that'll make the circle smaller. Take your time, beautiful. And then spiral out. So, good, one more, go spiral out a little bit bigger. No more angle than that. That's a lot of angle. Really asking a lot. Excellent. Circle, Catherine. And then let's try those haunches in again. Outside leg. There you go. Very good. Very good. Try to bring him in. Take your time. Good. That's very hard for horses. Good. All right. That's fine. And now let's go ahead and try for that spiral out with the hips out. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. All right. She was the coup de grace, right? That group. Okay. Very good, Catherine. Well done. Super. Wow. Okay. We found your knack. All right. Now I want to see it at the canter real quick. Okay. Who was? All right, Alex. So at the canter, I think I'll make it a little bit easier. Okay, because that's hard to do it's hard to do with the trot. It's hard to do with the canter too. It's even harder. So what I want you to do is instead you're going to make a bit of a square. All right, and I want to just see if you can position down the long sides, the horse's hips to the inside. This you don't have to do anything on the two short sides, but on the long side, I'd like to see if you could get the horse's hips a little bit to the inside. Okay. And then when I feel I'm happy with that, then I'll have you do the exact opposite, okay? First forward, just relax and forward. If you try to pretzel first, it's not going to work. There you go. Just relax, a little bit of left bend in the beginning. I'll tell you when to start, okay, Alex? All right, good. Good. See if you can soften. See if you can bend to the left. There, and then leave her alone for a minute. Good. Ask again, and then leave her alone. Good. All right, you can maybe try it down this long side, so keep your outside leg back, left rein, right leg back. Good job. Outside leg back. Okay, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now you're going to do the same thing here. Think about slowing down. Low outside hand. Low out there. Very good, Alex. Not bad. You got a couple good steps. Sit heavy and tall. Outside leg back. Get the hips in. There. Good, 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 good. There you go. Now, see if you can get those hips in. Outside leg back. Oh, she's going to the bathroom. So just go straight. Just go straight for now because she's going to the bathroom. Some things just can't be done. Some things cannot be done. All right. Good. Try it again. Try to slow down that rhythm. Good. Stay tall. Outside leg. A little bit of right rein, right leg. Good. Good. All right. Let's do that one more time. Outside leg back. Good, good. Okay, now let's work the other way. Let's see if we can get her hips out. So you still have to keep that outside leg back, but now you have to use a little bit of inside leg. Oh, so feisty. There, very good. Okay, watch out, everybody. Watch out. She went off the reservation. All right. Good. Now let's get those hips out now. Good, good, perfect, perfect, good. Relax your elbows there, relax, because she's being good. And just ask for a little bit. Get those hips out. This is easier. Good, 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 there. Now let's just see if you can, get 5 or 6 steps. Nothing drastic. There you go, there you go, good, good. Okay, next one, get ready. Good, Alex. You want to try it one more time here? No, okay. Yeah, I think it was fine. Yeah, very good, very good. That's hard for her, you know. She's a whirling dervish all on her own. Yeah. So just get a nice canter first, Steph. That's a little sluggish for this big horse. Try to get him in front of your leg. Just cantering on the small circle is not easy for him. All right, now exhale. Sit down. Sit down, head, shoulders, hips. Head over your shoulders, over your hips. All right, now see if you can get his hips to the outside a little bit. A little more inside rein. Try again. Forward there, because you don't have to do it there, just on this one side. Okay, now let's go ahead and see if you can get a shoulder in, haunches out. All right, you got a couple good steps. Let's see if you can get 5 or 6 good steps. Sit heavy. Yeah, yeah, good. Keep your outside leg back a little bit, and I think you'll get what you want. You have to position the outside leg back so they know to stay on the left lead. This is difficult. You got to position your outside leg back so they know to stay on the left lead, and then the inside leg and the hips turn. Stephanie, that was haunches towards me. I don't know if you meant to do that. Okay, let's have the haunches this time away from me, but I want you to turn towards me. Your body, turn towards me. There you go. There you go. Do you feel the difference? Did you see the difference? You've got to turn your hips the direction you want them to go. All right, now once you get in that corner, you're going to turn towards me and keep that inside leg on. There you got it. There you got it. Let's see if we can just get a couple more steps this time. And then the next time we'll try the hips to the inside. I think for this horse that's actually going to be easier. Outside leg back. All right, now let's try the hips to the inside. So you can see this is difficult for the horses. And there's strength issues as well. Outside leg back, further back, good, good. This is your cup of tea. One more time like that, but you don't even need to practice that one. Next one, get ready. Yeah, okay, you don't need to do that. Okay, very good. Super, Steph, very good. All right, Gus. Good, Steph. Good. Keep those elbows relaxed. Keep those elbows relaxed. Good. Good. Keep those hands moving. One more circle before you try it, okay? Which one are you going to do first? Haunches? You got it. Towards in or? Okay. All right. Super. Just so I know what to expect. Just do it on this one side, though, Gus, okay? All right. Outside leg back. Yes. Beautiful. Yeah, super duper. All right, great, great, great. Don't even bother doing that again. Show me the other one. The other one will be harder for you, I think. Haunches out, yes. Gus, relax there, and then as you come off the rail, act like you're coming towards me. To turn towards me and look at me with your shoulders and your hips, and then the inside leg wants to get him to push out. It's the same complication we had a little bit with your shoulder in, remember at the trot? So as you come past R, just look at me as though you're going to make a circle, but then that inside leg pushes the horse straight. That's right. Good. No, it's all right. No harm, no foul. Good. He has trust issues. I can't blame him. Smart horse. There. Okay, you fixed that. Now let's see if you can just get his hips out a little bit next time. He tried to lock him in, and at least you got him straight. So let's see if we can get it where you can get those hips out. There, okay, good. One more time, Gus. Relax your elbows, relax your seat. Good. And now strong leg. Relax your, yeah. Outside, yep. Good, there you got it in the end. Let's see, I want you to try it one more time because I was really happy what you got there the last couple steps. Next one, get ready. See if you can just get a couple extra steps here. Good, turn towards me, get those hips out. Good, there you got it, Gus. Super job. All right, very good. Next one. You know who's one of the, Rodrigo Pessoa does that better than anyone I've ever seen. It's amazing to watch. I was warming up one time behind him. I never noticed that he did that. I was warming up behind him in Sao Paulo, and he's going down the rail, and the horse is just perfect, and then straight, and then pop. I mean, it was like he was dropping into a gear. Really amazing how well he can do that. I guess it stands to reason he rides pretty good. All right, so which one do you want to do first, Emily? Out, okay. So don't do anything just yet because we still don't have quite the canter we need. I want you to go ahead and have that canter and have a little more inside bend, relax your elbows, and this is a big horse. He needs to kind of come through from behind. Don't pull back. Push forward, Emily. Push, that's the difference right there. A couple more circles. Do you see the difference what just happened with her horse? When she started pushing forward, all of a sudden it smoothed out and he started to have a decent gallop. You have to do that with a big horse especially, with any horse, but especially a big horse. Okay, I think if you're ready, you can give it a shot, Emily. Yeah, no, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Main thing is quality. Outside leg, back, yep. Yes, okay, walk. Let's go through the steps. I want to walk you guys through this. All right, so I'm going to walk you through having the horse's haunches out. So I come through the turn, all right, I'm not worried about it. Now, as I get here, okay, I'm just gradually using my inside leg, and you can see I'm trying to show you the definition of the positioning. Very important, the positioning of the leg. Because the outside leg is telling the horse not to swap. Because you're using a much stronger inside leg now. So the horses think, oh, right lead. So they get confused. So it takes a little while training them to do this. So I come through the turn, inside leg, okay, with the outside leg back, just as though I'm going to turn. Then right here, I drop in. You see how I dropped in a little bit and my hip dropped in? But I'm facing this direction. And now, with my inside leg, I ask the horse to keep the canter like this. Did that?
I understand.
Oh.
I want to pull with my hand, but you just said the best thing to do is to push.
Well, you have to push with your leg into pressure,
Right.
which is different. You started your canter, and while you're cantering, you're pulling to try to make quality.
Now we're just trying to hold.
Yes, you can never. It's hard. He's so big, but you cannot. Yeah, but you cannot pull into quality.
No, but
yeah.
in a normal, like, dressage contact.
Yes.
Not,
Yes, but it has to come first from. Yeah. Okay. So let's try that.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, with big horse like your chestnut, like almost every horse here, that one's a little different makeup. But the other four, you have to always push into quality. You just can't pull into quality. So like you're going to, next time around, outside, you're getting something, that's good. Yeah, fine. Okay, hips out, like you're coming towards me. There, that's the beginning. Yes, there she's getting it. That's the beginning of the end, in a good way. Yes, Emily. Yeah. You had it there. You just kind of let it go a little bit. Try a little bit later like you're going to make a circle around me. Act like you're going to make a circle around me, and then push. There. Try again. Act like you're going to make a circle around me. The aids, like you're going to make a circle with the left rein, and then the left leg pushes. Not there. She got it. There she got it. I don't know if you could see that, but that's. Let's do that one more time, and then you can try the haunches in. Yes, that's it. Outside leg back a little bit more. All right, it's very difficult. Go ahead to the canter. Make one normal circle, Emily. And now, what do you think? You want to try the haunches in this time? All right. So now that hip is in reverse. Yeah. That you did. Outside leg back. You had about 2 good steps there, Emily. Take your time. Outside leg back. Good. That was beautiful. Good, Emily. That last one was beautiful. Let's stop there. Very good. Another circle, Catherine. Just relax your elbows a little more. And I really think you ride great, but I'd really like to see head, shoulders, hips. That's right. And then you can relax your elbow. Okay, which one do you want to do first?
Let's do haunches first.
All right.
Standing first.
Yep. So you're going to slide that outside leg back, but you're going to keep your hips facing the outside. You got it. With you, it's cheating. You're too good at this. It's cheating. Outside leg back. Okay, why don't you do the other one with the haunches out? Let's see if that's a little more difficult. Guys, you want a leg up, bud? All right. Good. Great. One more time, and then you're good. We can move on. She's the last one, though, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Super. Good. Her timing was quite nice. This horse is good at it, and she rode it great. And you could see, very good. That's plenty, Catherine. You could see that she started. Her timing is correct because she's starting it there, Catherine. You're starting it there on the short side. That's great. I wouldn't call it cheating. You're doing it properly. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and work on the rails, all right? Now, has anyone done this yet? No, not yet. All right, so I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. The best thing is come on down here, and we're going to stay on the same train of thought. The best place to line up is on the wall. And into that corner you could be if you want, but mainly on the wall. And you'll see why in a second. Are you first up? Okay, Alex is first up. All right, Alex. So all you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and trot. You're going to trot through the cavalettis, rising or sitting. That's your call. Then you're going to land. I prefer sitting trot. And then I want to see you leg yield, simple leg yield to the wall, to the right of the rail that I have set up there. All right? Then you're going to pick up the right lead before the window. Once you pick up the the left lead. My mistake. Sorry. No. It's the end of the day, so I'm sorry. I know my right from left. All right. So you're going to get your left lead before the window, and then you're just going to come down this line. And I don't really care how many strides you do. Okay. Then you're going to turn right over the rail on the end to this rail. And then you're going to come up that line at the canter as well. Then you're going to turn left, break to the trot approximately where the window is, and then you're going to leg yield back and be straight to the little cavalettis. Okay? Now, before you go, I'm going to give you guys a little heads up. Because normally I let a couple of you go and it doesn't go well, and then I try to tell you how to fix it. I'm just going to go right to trying to tell you how to fix it, okay? The goal, the idea is the canter and the trot are two different things. You cannot ride the trot the same way you ride the canter. The canter is not a linear gait. The canter has one side at a time. There's the left lead, there's the right lead. There's no left-leaded trot, and there's no right-leaded trot. If the horse is on the left lead, they should be slightly bent to the left. If the horse is on the right lead, they should be slightly bent to the right. Because if you were watching me, and you saw me trying to describe something to someone, and you were watching from afar, and you saw me standing like this, which lead would I be on? Left lead. And right lead. All right? That's a big advantage as long as you use it as an advantage. What most people want to do, they see a straight line like this and a straight line like that, and they think of riding the canter like they ride a trot. They might keep their outside leg back if they're on the right lead here, which they probably will be. But what they don't do is maintain a right bend so that the horse is comfortable at the canter. They want to do everything backward, forward, backward, forward. Life is not that simple. You've got to make sure that you maintain the right lead or you maintain the left lead and that you're conscious of which one of those leads you're on. Remember what I said in the last group about the horse's jaw. Did you guys hear that?
I did not.
Okay. When you think about a horse's palate, think about the horse's jaw. Basically, they have a little round part, their teeth come out of, and then they have two bars. All right? Then they have their tongue. They cannot move their bars independently. Okay? But we can move our hands independently. That's a big advantage. Horse can't do that. But we can use our hands independently. We can move them around. So we have an advantage. The moment that you pull with both hands, with even pressure, you have just lost that advantage. Because now the horse just takes the bars of its mouth and its tongue and just leans on both hands because you've created a bar for them to lean on. Right? Just like a bar at a bar. You know, you got something to lean on. So now they're leaning on that. Well, that's you. It's 1,400 pounds leaning on you. So instead, you've got to make sure that you ride one bar, one side of their mouth, this side of their mouth, that side of their mouth, but you can't hit both sides of their mouth at the same time until they're very, very well trained. Really well trained. None of these horses are there yet. Very few, I might have one. I might have one that is there yet. And even when they're there, when I'm on my right lead, I ride different than I do when I'm on my left lead. Remember, you live in a fishbowl. This is just like a fishbowl. Every ring you're ever going to go in is a fishbowl. It's not polo, or we're out running amok, or race horses, okay, where we're having fun. I don't know why we don't want to do that, but we want to live in a fishbowl. But if you're going to live in a fishbowl, why don't you train yourself to ride crooked? You should train yourself to ride in circles. Because goldfish don't go straight. They just make either a big circle or a little circle. So just because you're going straight doesn't mean that your horse isn't on a bend. People have a tendency to think either I'm bent and going crooked or I'm straight and I'm going straight. Well, hence the complications and hence the horses that are difficult and lean all over their riders and treat you like you're a chew toy. All right? So make sure that you ride the left lead, right lead. Okay? And remember, if your horse is strong, if your horse gets fast, I've never been run away on a horse bent around my leg, soft in the mouth. Everybody says, bend them, put them on a circle, because that's where they're weaker. So anytime I have a horse that's too strong, I always think about bending them. Very good. Keep the bend. All right, okay. All right, so, yeah, why don't you start over again, because that was the exuberance there. What? Just canter down the line the first time. Don't worry about anything. Oh, she's sassy. Oh, she's sassy. Good. Make a circle. Make a circle. Don't worry about it. Make a circle. Good. Try to smooth it out if you can. Good. Very good, Alex. There you go. There you go. Good. And relax your elbows. Nice job, Alex. Nice job. Let's hope she gets, she's just got to bring it down a notch or two, okay? But you did a good job. Super. There's not much I can say. Yeah, no, you did great. You did great. She says, I just want to jump.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Don't do that. Exhale. Get that hip out. Good. Keep the bend like that, Gus. Good. Outside leg back. Beautiful. Yes. You got it. Okay, now you're on the right lead. Good. Keep your head back. Outside leg back. Take your time. Now you're on the right lead. Beautiful, Gus. Good job. Very nice, Gus. That was well done. Very well ridden. Okay, Emily. Obviously, I think you had to do it over again the next time, which you will. You probably would have. Yeah, you would prefer. But I like that you changed Ben when he changed leads. That was just right. That's hard to do. It's hard not to live in denial. Sometimes you want so bad that they stayed on the lead that you keep riding, because they might just switch back. And I think you did the right thing. Left lead. Fine, good. Left lead. Beautiful, Emily. Ride the right bend. It's okay. That's okay. Take your time. Right bend. Okay, Emily, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, because we need to make an adjustment, and we'll start you right from scratch, from the beginning. Now, you're very close, actually, to having it just right. You're very close to having it just right. It's going to be a very minor change. Do exactly what you just did. The only difference is you need to exhale. You need to exhale when you land from these little cavalettis, and think about keeping your head back and letting your weight get to the back of your saddle. Okay? Find the cantle, exhale, find the cantle, and let yourself get heavy in the cantle.
Okay.
All right? And we'll see what that does. You can start from the beginning. Remember, horses are like us. What are you thinking about right now? Huh?
I don't do it because they mistake. I need to sit up taller.
All right, right. And now if I come over and I do that, what are you thinking about?
That.
Yeah, because that's where the pressure was. So it's the same idea with the horse. If we want the horse to try to start getting itself back on its hind end and putting weight on its hind end, then if you start exhaling, putting your weight on their hind end, they start thinking about their hind end, just like you thought about your kneecap. Exhale and sit. Sit. Good. Sit. Bring your head back. Yeah, that's all it took. Did you see the difference? Then she was able to fit all that in. Keep your head back. Keep your leg. Keep your head back. Yes. Head back. Beautiful job. Don't give up. Yeah. Take your time. Excellent. Good. Emily, did you feel the difference there with your position? Much better, huh? Much better. Very good. Next one. I like doing this exercise to jumps, this exercise to these cavalettis, just so you guys know. I like making a horse half pass to a jump because it's very hard for them to do, because they have to concentrate on maintaining that half pass when they know what's looming. So I'll do that with some even big jumps sometimes. That way when I'm on course and I feel the horse start getting unrideable, I start trying to adjust their hips, and then they start thinking about that exercise. Keep your head back. Beautiful job. Get your head back. Excellent, Stephanie. Keep your head back. Don't release. This is better. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit up. Not bad. Very good, Stephanie. Get your head back. Put your leg on. Simple trot, a little trot there. And hey, good. Wow. Nice passage. You sure you don't ride dressage? Huh? That was beautiful, Stephanie. You even got a little passage there. Beautiful. I'm really happy with your body, huh? You've been working on it. You've been working on it, huh? It's much better. Very good. Good. Good, Catherine. Yep. That was smart. That was like what Gus did. That was really smart. Huh, Gus? You know, once the horse swapped off left, you weren't in denial. You just, oh, we're on the left lead. Now I'm going to ride the left lead. Normally it takes people a long time to figure that out. Very lovely. Good job, Catherine. Very, very good. Well ridden. The only thing here when you, I thought you did this well, but you got a little stiff in your elbows.
Yeah.
You know, I think you could have just stayed relaxed and let the chips fall where they may. Right? You did this. It was great. You basically got her straight. You weren't trying to force her to stab it in. And once you made the commitment that you weren't trying to force her to stab it in, then you just needed to exhale and melt. And then whatever decision she made, you would have been kosher with.
Yeah.
All right? Are we at the top?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're going to do the same thing backwards. Okay? All right, so you just do this line, push out. All right. Well, you're going to do the same thing, but really cool, calm, and collected. All right. Good luck with that. Make a circle or two here at the trot first, Alex, okay? Good. That pace is fine. Good. Shorten up your reins a little bit so that you can push your hands out from your hips. That's right. Keep your fingers closed and keep those hands out. And when she does that, go with one rein and over bend. Yes, right bend. Yes. Make another circle, because, yes. You see how that worked? Good job. Good job. Okay, okay. Now you can carry on. See if you can carry, Alex, bend her right, bend her right. See if you can bend her right, bend her right. Good. Make one more circle. Bend her right when she does that. More. There, there. With that right leg and right rein. Make another circle there, Alex. There, pat her, pat her. Then tell her when she's calm, tell her she's great. Good. Good. Exhale, tell her you love her. Tell her you love her. Good girl. Ik liebe dich. Good. Good. It's much better. I mean, how can you take that seriously? Good. Try to keep that bend. Good. Keep your elbow relaxed. There. Now you're winning, Alex. Now you're winning. You and Charlie Sheen. Good. Beautiful job. Try to keep winning like that. I'm going to get out of your way. It's all right. It's all right. Good. You know, I want to ride it, but I don't want to ride it. Good, Alex. You're doing a great job. I'm really torn. Because the younger part of me wants to ride your horse. But the older, intelligent part does not want to ride it at all.
Sure?
At all. It looks like a blast. No, you're doing a great job. There's no way I could top that. No, I'm just kidding. Very good. You're doing great. I do think, seriously though, if you can keep working on the bending like when you were starting, when she gets rigid like that, all jokes aside, when she gets rigid like that, if when you're doing your flat work, as much as you can, where it's a disciplinarian action. It's not a mean one, but it's like, okay, you can do that, but you're going to be looking at your tail. Okay? Beautiful. Good. Just keep this inside leg, your left leg back a little bit. Good. Keep your head back at the end. Excellent. Beautiful job. Good. Now just see if you can hold that left lead now. Beautiful, Gus. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Wow. See, now older me wants to ride that horse. Gus, beautifully done. Couldn't be done any better. Very, very nice. Boy, you picked up that immediately. Good job, bud. I love that position, Emily. Good. Exhale. Exhale. There you go. Good. Good. Keep that head back. Beautiful job. Keep your head back. Left bend. Get your head back. Well, hang on. I want you to start over again because it was so brilliant in the beginning, and then you kind of went back to old Emily, right? When you landed here, there it is, right? But even if you're right, this is the problem. Even if you're right and you get the distance, well, big whoop-de-doo. Now you're here, and then woof, off you go, and you're never going to get back to there. The whole point is maintaining control and staying in the center of your animal. And don't try to find a distance. It's just a rail on the ground. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the position. Outside leg back. Stay there. Keep that outside leg a little further back. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now she's making 6. Good. Keep your head back. Good job. Now see if you can keep the left lead. Put your head back. Get the 5. Right lead. Okay, next one. Okay, so it fell apart. It fell apart just a bit. after this because he ended up trotting on the wrong lead. Now, when that happens, look, everybody, whenever you feel, and it's always counterintuitive, but whenever you feel that the horse gets away from you, especially if it's forward, your instinct has got to be exhale, drop down around your horse, and squeeze them like your eyes are going to pop out. Squeeze them like your eyes are going to pop out. Because in that fashion, you have a chance to get their hind end up, so that they can have that canter. If, because they go a little fast or break, if you take your leg off and lean, you're part of the problem instead of part of the solution.
Big snow yard sale on this useless.
Yeah, all you can do is be part of the solution. You can't control them, you can only control yourself. And when it starts to get a little bit messy, that's when you have to get mean. That's when you have to get strong. That's when you have to get strong. All right? Whenever you feel them get strung out, whenever you feel them start leaning on your hand, whenever you feel them want to break to the trot, or whatever that one does. But with that too, it's a lot of leg. I want a rider. All right. After Stephanie. My wife would kill me. Let me get my hard hat. Beautiful job. Keep that head over your shoulders, over your hips. Sit up. Sit up. Good. Good, that's good for him. Sit. Sit. Don't count. Good. Okay, Catherine. Very good. Very good. The only thing, you would have been better off doing 6. For example, right there, you're getting so much control now because your position is correct that now you can make a different set of decisions because the landscape has changed. Beautiful. Yes. Now you're on the left lead. Good. Sit heavy. Squeeze. Good job. Squeeze. That's exactly right. Good. I know you're going to do this right. Beautiful job, Catherine. Very, very good. I like that time that you went to leg. I'm going to take this off now because I'm getting on the yeah, and because you kept that leg, when normally you wouldn't have made it back.
Right, yeah.
You made it back. And that has to be hardwired response.
Yep.
When you start feeling things going awry,
My GPS always says to me, yeah, and I pass it on to the Always scary when you're driving a trailer. Yeah, always. I booked.
okay, so I'm assuming that this is going to be chaotic, but what I've said in the past is that if you have a horse that's her that when I take my leg off and I keep it there, but I let it relax, then the idea is that she can relax. And if she starts to get tense, then the death grip, the strong, firm leg is going to be there. And so now I have a very strong leg, and if she acquiesces, then I go from what I would say is a feet leg to about a 4. But the leg is never a 0. The leg's never a 0. Because I want her to learn, that my leg is here to stay. My leg is here to stay. And it can be strong or it can be really strong. And the idea behind the really strong leg is that what I'm hoping is that she feels like she has a tick on her back instead of a knee. And then as she accepts my leg and starts stepping away from my leg, then I start to soften my hand. So I'm trying to make good behavior rewarded, and then the bad behavior is not going to be rewarded. Instead, I'm going to squeeze even harder when she does that. And then ultimately, I should be able to use my spur, not quite there yet, but I should be able to use my spur as well to get a strong man. So I'm going to ask for a lot with my leg, but it's still a negotiation. As much as I ask with my leg, I'm going to not ask with my hands. That's the deep. That's my deal. And we'll see if she likes it. My deal is my leg is there to stay, but my hands you can get away from. So I'm trying to teach her to listen to my leg and not look for my hand. And at the same time, I'm trying to get her where she's comfortable with my leg. And once I pick up the canter, I start doing this, all this nicely is going to end. But I'm going to take it for now. And then when she does that, I use that right then. I use that right then, and I went with her touch a spurt, touch a spurt. Because she's testing the water. She's trying to see what the deal is, trying to see where the furniture is. And if that leg is going to get weaker, and she can move me that way. I'm going to go by that gate again. She pulls her shenanigans. If she does, I'm just going to use that right leg, right brain. All right, I'm going to canter just to see if I can, wake her up. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. I'm going to keep my leg, and I'm going to be ready for her to pull her thing, which is going to be that head toss kick. And if she doesn't, then, I'll just keep this. I have now about a 4 leg, maybe a 5 leg. Okay, good. You almost have a little bit of jump. So when she does that, instead of getting tense, I get relaxed, and I get squeezed now. This is perfect. This is perfect. So she's doing her thing. She's throwing her temper tantrum. And so I don't want to get in a brawl if I can avoid it, but I'm just going to squeeze her so she hopefully starts to think a little bit about the option. Now I'm looking for a moment that I can take my leg off. That was it. That was it. Because I was using my leg as a little bit of discipline. So when she stopped her tantrum, then I said, okay, then I can relax my groin muscles. I can relax. I think that's one too. She's not the only one that gets that thought. So now I'll go back to the canter again. Before I go to the canter, I squeeze my calf on. My calf on. And just a little bit of positioning. Because when I squeezed her harder, she thought about sassing me, but she kind of changed her mind. So because she changed her mind, it changed everything. She wants to kick her hips off a little bit to the left. Relax. Straighten that out. Touch. There. Good. Good. I just said, okay, it would be normal. On the way. Right leg, right there. Left leg, left leg. Right leg, there you go. Squat. She wants to squat a little bit there. So got to make sure I use my leg and to step up behind a little bit. Start running through. All right, I'll go ahead. This is kind of cheating. I think we really need it. The whole time, the really strong leg enables me as a jockey to try to relax. But if I don't have the strong leg, it's really hard to relax because I feel like at any moment she can sell me down the river. Squeeze. So I'll just do it one more time, and then I'm going to keep a strong leg, but not a death grip so much. Because I want to give her a chance to be sweet, and then I'll try to sweep back. We'll see. Good girl. Good. Now I want you to squeeze her like your life depends on it. Squeeze her very, very hard. Harder than you would think. That's right. Good. And keep your elbows relaxed. Take your time. Soft hand. Exhale. Take your time. Take your time. Squeeze. Outside leg back, head back. Wait, wait, wait. Good. Keep the right bend. Good. Relax. Good. Keep the left bend then. Good. Put that leg on, Alex. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yep. Okay, so I would say that it's the only difference is the amount of pressure. When I'm squeezing her, it's here, 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 okay, and it's there,
Okay,
okay. Ankle on her.
that's flat.
Ankle on her. Okay? All right. Keep the ankle on. Outside leg, whoop, 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 whoop. All right, hang on, everybody. Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, just start from scratch. Start from scratch, and she'll be all right. Yeah, why don't you guys go down there? It seems safer. And I'll tell you what, as she's going, just get out of her way. Just keep moving. Just keep moving, like a shark feeding frenzy. Keep that leg on, Alex. Squeeze. Don't take it off. Keep that leg on. Both legs. Squeeze. Squeeze. Yes, not spur, it's leg. Good. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You can do it, Alex. You can do it. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. Good. Make a circle. Good. Okay. Fine. Keep squeezing. Good. Keep squeezing. Squeeze. Excellent. Good job. Squeeze, squeeze. Just hold that leg. Hold your leg. Hold your legs hard, hard. Hold it, hold it. Squeeze her harder. Squeeze her harder, 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 harder. Good. And then the left lead. Good. Keep that leg. Relax your elbows. Relax your elbows. You don't need those hands. Good. Relax your elbow. Squeeze. There you go. I think the problem was the elbow more than the leg. The problem was the elbow. Good. There. Good. See if you can let go of her mouth and just keep your leg and keep your shoulders back. Good, Alex. Beautiful. All right, Alex, keep going. Do it one more time. Just watch out. She's going to do it one more time. I think she can get it done this time. You keep your leg. You keep your leg and no hand. No hand. Trust her. Trust her. No hand. No hand. Now compress. Push her over. Good. Now let go with your hands. Good. No hand. No hand. Good. Trust your leg, Alex. Trust your leg. Relax your elbows. Don't pull against her. Do not pull against her. Trust her. Trust her. Faith. Faith. Trust her. Yes. Have faith in her love for you. Good. That's fine. You got it. Alex, beautiful job. Finish up. Relax those elbows. Use that knee and thigh to slow her down. Good job, Alex. Very good. Lovely. Good job. You got it. Okay, everybody. She was the last one, wasn't she? Yeah, I think she was the last one. She went, oh, okay, let's all do it again. Alex, stay out of the way. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do it the last time. Let's do the first direction. This way, drift out, here, here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Gus nailed it the last time, but he can, we'll see if it was an accident. It was a fluke. I don't think it was. Good, so keep that leg nice and firm and keep those elbows relaxed, Gus. Good. Slow down that tempo. Okay, heads up, guys. Beautiful. See how smooth you can make it, Gus. Good. Beautiful job. Relax those elbows. Right leg. Wait. Beautiful. Leg. Squeeze no matter what. Good, Gus. See, even get those hips over. There you go. Well done, Gus. Very good. Of course.
What's the ideal finish to this exercise?
It would totally depend on your situation. Ask me that again when we're done, okay? It's a good question, but but I can explain it more when we're done. Yeah. Beautiful position there, Emily. Don't change a thing. Get your head back. Okay. Keep your head back, and you've got to squeeze a little bit harder. Yep, outside leg. Okay, Emily, come here a minute. Come here a minute. I wanna explain something. When I say squeeze, I want to show you exactly how to squeeze. Come over here, and I want you guys to look at this. I want you to look at this. Now, when I'm saying squeeze, yes, you use your lower leg. But more importantly, when you want to add, when you want to get control, it's this. Okay? It's this. It's knee and thigh. It's knee and thigh. It's knee and thigh here. Okay? This is control. This is forward. This is control. This is forward. You want to have the brake pedal really close to the gas pedal so you can make that transition quick and that you're not using your hand to get control. So that knee and thigh, when I say squeeze, you have to make sure you engage that knee and thigh and squeeze, and that makes your stomach work. All right, so now you're here, you're heavy, your stomach is there, you're squeezing with your knee and thigh, right at the top of their shoulder blades.
Right.
All right? Okay, try it again. Start from the top. But when I say squeeze, I want you to think about here.
So just to clarify, we're saying squeeze when we want to compress and add to the distance, not compress and go forward.
No, that would be lower leg.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing any of that here. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Now use that knee and thigh. Squeeze. Yes. Knee and thigh. Tall. Yeah, good. Squeeze. Don't give up. You're doing fine. Keep that leg. Squeeze now and sit heavy. Sit. All right, very good. Very good. Next one. Very good. Better. That was nice. Emily, that's better. You'll get that. And that was excellent what you did just right there for that transition. You sat, you got strong right here in that knee and thigh, and your horse came back, and then they come back like this.
Well, he's not gonna learn if I don't help him.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Thank you.
Well done. Good. Beautiful. Good. Sit. Leg. Squeeze. Come on. Squeeze. Knee and thigh. Squeeze and sit. Sit. Tall. Beautiful job. Well ridden. Yes. Oh, we almost got the passage again. Good. Put that right leg on. Put that right leg on. It's a lot to ask. Excellent, Stephanie. Beautiful job. Very good. You got a little tossed out of position here, but you got it back. Well done. Good. Not too slow. Yep. Good. See if you can rely on your leg and not so much hand, meaning your knee and thigh and not so much hand. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze to get it done. You're fine. Excellent, Catherine. Good. Smooth it out. Excellent job. Very good, young lady. That's beautiful. Good. All right. Super. Okay, everybody, come on over here. Let's come on over. And you guys, if you want, you're welcome to come inside. You don't have, this is the last group. You don't have to stand out in the rain if you don't want. All right. Oh. Okay, come on over here and line up. Because I'd like to hopefully get a question or two. I know there's at least one question coming. Hopefully there's more than one. Who had a good question for me? There was a question I said, ask me that in a minute. Yes, Catherine.
At the end of a pattern like this, what would be the ideal finish for that? A halt or a walk?
Yes, the most important thing is that you finish. In other words, if you come through whatever your test is, what I don't love to see from riders is that they start their victory gallop before they even get their ribbon. You know, they finish that last jump, they go through the timers, and they're woo! And then they wonder why in the next class, I don't know why he was so strong, and you get fidgeting. Like, well, you did train him in the last class to take off like he was shot out of a cannon and run around the ring shaking his head. So when you finish, you're not finished. I always try to tell myself, Richard, either you're training or you're untraining. You're either training or you're untraining. But there's no in between. Now, there are days when I don't train. Don't get me wrong. I don't get on my horse. I'm not inherently German. I go in the hills and I go on the mountains and I let them have nice days. And some days I'll let them just have days where all they do is go long and low. But if I'm training, I'm training. And so all you have to do is then analyze. Okay, well, as I went through whatever this exercise was, the horse was a little bit like this. I didn't like this, so what do I need to do to tell him that I didn't like that? You do that, and then you've done your job. Just like you guys were doing. You all did a wonderful job when you finished this. You did a wonderful job the last time. All of you did. You did as well with your knee and thigh when you finished up here. Okay, so that's a good question. But it's not just, oh, that was good. Ugh. Yeah, you see that a lot. I'm not a huge fan of that because it makes your trainer's job a lot harder, right? When you do that, or a trainer that does it, then makes the amateur's job a lot harder. So yeah, when you're training, when you're in the ring, try not to let them get away with all that stuff because they don't know the difference. They don't know. They don't understand. Oh, I went through the timers now. Another question? Any other questions from the jockeys? Yes, Gus.
The corner to the rail and you want to land and hold your bend. Should we be keeping the bend off the ground over the pole or soften a little bit?
Yes.
So there's no change whatsoever?
There's no change whatsoever. And it's the same thing when you jump like this. There's no reason why these horses can't bend in the air and jump bent in the air. Right. None. And what you're going to start to find if you do this is that the horses start to rotate their shoulders much better if you maintain one side at a time.
Okay.
Watch some of the riders, now that we've done this, and you go on FEI TV, watch some of those World Cup classes, watch some of the European riders, watch Marcus Enning, watch John Whitaker, Michael not as much as his brother, but those are two right there. They work very hard on keeping the horses bent, especially Marcus. Franke did it quite a bit too, Franke Slotak. Ludger does it quite a bit. Eric van der Vleuten, who doesn't ride now, his son Micah rides, but Eric used to be, I remember watching Eric in doesn't matter, a long time ago. And we were in Denmark at a horse show. And that was the first time I saw him. And I saw him in the warm-up ring going to the jump. If this was the warm-up jump, he was going to the jump. And I mean, his horse was looking at me. And I thought, how the heck does that work? And then the last stride, he would straighten the horse out a little bit just as it went to leave the ground. But even then, not all the way straight. And of course, he rode on the team in the nation forever. So that's another one to watch. Some riders do it and they don't know they're doing it. Some riders just inherently do it. They'll ride a little bit on one side or the other in the air and they'll bend them a little bit in the air.
So it's not so much that you're taking them left off the ground, you're just holding your bend.
Yes.
And then they have to jump out of the bend and then land into the bend.
Yes. Yes. Which makes them understand that they're not going anywhere, so why not jump up?
What does it do to their body mechanics? I mean, because if I tried to run sideways and jump over,
Well, you're not running sideways, you're kind of going straight. Right.
trying to explain it in human terms doesn't
Uh-huh.
make sense. But if I'm an animal that's a quadruped and I have a curl in my body,
Uh-huh.
without the effect of a human on my back, I wouldn't replicate this. But if you put a human and put a curl, what does it do to?
Watch. Yeah. Yeah. Watch on FEI TV or whatever, show jumping, and watch. These horses in the jump off, they're bent nonstop. I mean, a lot of times riders in the jump off at that top level, they'll just sit up in the air and be hanging on one rein. I'm not saying that's right, but I'm saying that they seem fine. Meredith with Checkmate years ago, she would ride Checkmate and she could just get, just kind of sit bolt upright. Okay, she only weighs 20 pounds, but she could sit and just, we're going to go right after the jump. And he'd just snap, bend his body in the air, off he go. So I really don't see, I haven't seen a dilemma. Yeah, I haven't seen a dilemma. I think what ends up happening is you start realizing, wow, the horse is jumping better because they're not getting there leaning on your hands. They're getting there a little bit softer. They're getting there with a little bit of bend. They're getting there under control. Those are all the things you need for a quality jump. The other thing you got to remember is these horses are not built for strength. In other words, if it was easier for a stronger horse to jump higher, we'd all be riding Clydesdales. This is Baryshnikov. What we're training are dancers. We're not training weightlifters. So when you're thinking about getting to the base of the jump, and it's not like they're lifting, okay, they weigh 1,400. That gray horse of mine, we weighed him going to Mexico. He weighs 1,450 pounds before I get on his back. So he's got to elevate that much mass in the air, but still, it's not a strength exercise. It's a dance move. It's a dance move. And a horse that has proper technique can jump much higher because their center of gravity is closer to the rail. Those ones that kind of hang their legs like that, it's much harder for them because for every couple of centimeters that their legs hang, means every jump is a couple centimeters bigger. And so if you extrapolate that out over 15 jumps, it's a lot of centimeters. But good question. But the best thing really is just to go and really watch for it a little bit on some of the show jumping competitions, and because that's what I did. And then you start seeing, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense now. But until you see it, just in North America, we kind of just have this, you know, outside rain, turn the corner.
Okay, another question.
Yeah.
That is piggybacking off on the first one, but since I know you did some time in Europe.
Yeah.
Was there one particular country of influence? Because
Well, I rode with,
I've been over
yeah.
there. There's a lot of like stone soup going on.
Uh,
You've got Denmark, you've got
Well, I rode with a guy named Hugo Simon, which was an Austrian guy. And so he was a special guy. He was a special guy. So I couldn't necessarily liken him to anyone else because you have to know him to believe it. But he worked very hard on keeping a horse bent. Matter of fact, that was the first thing he ever taught me. He came and gave a clinic at Sandstone in 1988. And after the clinic, I had a horse, and this horse was stiff, you know, jumping stiff. So he set up an oxer, and he made me do it, I don't know, 30 times, 40 times, maybe 1.35 meters, and just bend him in the air. Get to the base as he goes to leave the ground, bend him in the air. Spur and bend him in the air, bend him in the air. Make sure that he doesn't land straight. Make sure that he lands bent. You know, we did that. We finished. He said, okay, he'll be lame tomorrow. But, literally, he said, he'll be lame tomorrow. But not in a bad way, not in a bad way, in a good way. He's going to be body sore because he's never had to work his body like that. He's never had to really jump through and work his body like that. He's just going to be body sore, don't sweat it, but he's going to be barely able to walk tomorrow. And he was right. But that horse ended up becoming a better horse because of that training, because he became more dynamic in his jump. So he was a big believer in that. Ian, not as much. Ian Miller, not as much. He's more of a doctor, more linear in his thought process as well as his riding style. Another question from the jockeys? Good question. Okay, any questions from anyone? All right, well done. This group was great. Well done, very good. So tomorrow we're going to do some jumping, and I will figure out with Sheila. Sheila, are you here? I guess I should help out a little bit. Yeah, so okay, it sounds like we're going to be outside. I guess we're supposed to have good weather tomorrow. So, great. All right, so we'll be outside. I'll go help.